March is almost over, but let's go over my February recap for my 2026 goals. I did a recap for January, and I'm just now getting to my recap for February. Now, some of these goals are daily goals, but some are weekly, monthly, and even just to get done once or twice in 2026. And some are personal, just for me goals. Some are for the entire family unit. Forgive me if I get out of breath or hoarse. I'm still recovering from the flu and all that post-fatigue stuff, but I really wanted to go over this. And I keep it all written in a notebook. I just wanted something tangible and not on my laptop or my phone. So February had 28 days in it, the short month. And I ended January sick. So I had high hopes for February, but the universe said, no, rein it in. Don't have such hopes. While I was not sick for it, nor my family, in terms of like my husband and my 2 kids having illness, this was the month that began my mom's terrible, painful arthritis flare-up. She has arthritis in multiple locations of her body. And she was experiencing knee pain in her left knee on and off randomly, like a little, ooh, there was some pain. But February, it was every single day. Predominantly when she would sit down or stand up from like the seated position. Once in a blue moon did it happen while walking. And it was affecting her sleep, affecting her just everyday life, and she required much more daily care than previously. My husband was taking days off from work so that we could continuously call doctors because nobody was helping. It was a month, and what I've learned, what I always knew, but what I continue to know, is that when these things are going on in my life, things personally don't happen for me. I will chuck myself aside. That's just how it is. Okay, I have it broken down into categories. Let's get into it. For family goals. Did we have our family meeting? No, because it's quarterly. We had one in January. We're not due for one until April. Did my husband and I set a cleaning schedule? You know, that's a little more routine than just random. No. That was not a concern with how last month went. Did we do any of our house project goals that we have for different rooms in our house? Nope. Did I do my 15-minute one-on-one time with the kids? I did that for 20 days out of the 28. I'm finding on the weekends, they don't happen because my husband is home, so we can divide and conquer attention for one-on-one time with the kids. Did I start a garden, like restart the garden in our backyard? No. Did my husband and I have 2 date nights in the month? No, we only had 1. Excuse me, hold on. Had a little coughing jag. Our nights have gotten wonky with taking care of my mom. We were pulling all-nighters. We were taking shifts. You know, I would, take the first shift of bedtime until 3 or 4 in the morning, staying awake. And then my husband would go 4 until waking up for the day. And then I would sleep. So we got 1 date night in before the arthritis stuff with my mom really went wild. Just what it was. Did we have our goal of having early weekend dinners? We are a late dinner family with my husband's schedule, so I wanted early ones on the weekend. We had 3 early days for dinner. Again, the goal was just to eat dinner. It didn't matter when it happened with how things were. Did my husband and I have our Sunday plotting meeting where we sat down once a week to plot the upcoming week? 2 out of 4 Sundays. And honestly, we just totally forgot. And was my personal goal of having the TV off for 30 minutes a day? Still no. It didn't happen in January, didn't happen in February. That is really hard for my family. My son needs constant background noise. So the only time the TV goes off off is if like the whole family's out of the house and it's just me at home. But like I don't count that. I want that like every day, and it's hard. All right, heading into fun food stuff. This is just, nothing serious. Did I have my own personal goal of trying a fun Aldi food? Yes, I tried their truffle dip. Yummy. I don't know that I would get it again, but yummy. And did I get my one ethnic food purchase from Publix? Yes, I got HP sauce, and I don't know how I feel about it. Did I make my husband his homemade breakfast every weekend to take with him to work? Yes. Did I record our meals in my meal planning journal? Yes. And did I choose a recipe from my binder or cookbook one time a week? Yes. So we had success on the food front. Up now with finances. Did we put more money to paying off the car? Now, February, we still had our other car, and we paid $235 extra towards it. Spoiler alert, that changes in March. Did we figure out our retirement accounts? No. I asked more questions for my husband to ask. He got those answers, and we're left with more questions. I don't know what to do. If anybody has any advice of where to go to get retirement guidance, but they're not going to try to sell their services, you know what I mean? Like, I need like a broker, or I don't know. But anytime we reach out to like retirement financial advisors, they're just trying to sell their stuff. We're getting no like guidance. We're just getting like, hey, come buy that. I don't know. Any feedback on that from you lovely people would be great. Did I put any money towards our $150 savings challenge? Yes. In February, I put an extra $15 into it. No idea what we're going to put that money towards. But once we've saved up for it, I'll let you know. And did we do our goal of purging any documents from our massive pile of documents that are probably way outdated and we don't need anymore, and to get them filed properly? No. Again, not a priority with how February was. Okay, now we're into personal fulfillment. This is just me stuff. Sorry. Did I spend 1 hour a day doing social media stuff? I don't mean like watching, like doom scrolling. I mean like posting, newsletter, making videos. No, I did not. Did I get my newsletter up and running? No, but I did start a free trial with the program I want to use and explored that. And my biggest thing is, how do I start writing a newsletter if I have no one to send it to? How does that work? I don't know. Did I get my one time a month outing for myself? I did not in January. Everyone, including myself, forgot to pencil that in. Did I do it in February? Yes. Am I working towards reading 12 books a year? Yes. I read 2 books in February, and that brought me up to 5 books for the year as of February. Did I cross-stitch 3 days a week? Nope. Not a priority with how things were. All right, still on the fulfillment front. Did I finish a puzzle a month? No, mainly because my daughter is hogging the puzzle board, and she's doing an Christmas Advent one, so it's a bunch of little puzzles. And if she doesn't want to do the puzzle, like, I can't force her. I don't know. Did I respond to messages, comments, texts, emails, comments here, fast, quick? Yes. Did I play Words with Friends every day? Yep, 28 days. And I'm even playing with TikTok friend here. So if you play Words with Friends, let me know. Did I express discontentment as I felt it instead of letting it well up and build up? Yes. Does that still ruffle feathers and make people uncomfortable? Yes. And did I either throw away or donate 7 items a week? Yes. We either threw away or donated 28 items. So an item a day. Okay, on the fitness front, again, this is a me thing. I want to lose 20 pounds in February. No, in 2026. Now, in January, from like the end of December to the end of January, I lost 4.4 pounds. From the end of January to the end of February, I gained 4.8. So I gained back what I lost in January plus 0.4 pounds. And I know why. Even though like my diet didn't change, stress I don't eat, and then I'm ravenous come dinner time, so I will have like 2 helpings of dinner. Or I don't, and then I'm ravenous come breakfast the next day, and I eat an extra large breakfast, and then I don't eat lunch. Like, it's a vicious cycle. I don't take care of myself well on the eating front when I am stressed and busy. And I think that's why. It wasn't I was making poor eating choices in terms of the food itself. It was just how I was eating when I was eating was not good. Trying my hardest. Did I take 10 minutes a day to move, take a walk, use my stepper? No. Did I figure out a calorie deficit intuitive eating program? No. I was lucky to just eat with how February was. Did I drink a Stanley a day? I drank 4 small ones, a half of my big one, 3 of those, and then 15 days of big ones. So, like, I did good. I find I don't drink a lot on the weekends when my husband is home, and I don't know why. I don't know why I dehydrate on Saturdays and Sundays, but I do. Did I get all my vitamins together and take them? All right, last category, fun stuff for the fam. Did we go to the library for non-events, just to go check out books and explore the library for a non-library event? No, we didn't even go for events. I think we went once. Again, February was hard with my mom. I want to do 2 separate paid activities, like getting a Groupon or something for the fam in 2026. Didn't happen in February, of course. Did we do our one weekend day is a fun day for the family, and then so the next day is a task day, like where we work on the house? Nope, we had no fun day, we had no task day, we were surviving. And did we play a game, like spend the day playing table games with the fam? Nope, my mom was in too much pain. And did I start chapbooks yet with all of the pictures I have online? No. As you can see, there were a lot of no's, and a lot of those were no's last month as well, especially ones that pertain just to me. I am still struggling on the me front, and February was not kind. So, what have I learned? I nothing new. I'm just trying my hardest. March this month is a whopper as well, so we'll see how those things pan out when they get on paper, but I can tell you it's not great. All right, thanks for sticking around while I went through all of that. If you have any 2026 goals that you're trying to accomplish, let me know how it's going. We can cheer each other on, and just know that you are doing the best you can with whatever you are wanting to accomplish. Don't get down on yourself. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.